Hello and good evening, everybody. It is yours truly, GameFan701. I'm doing extremely well. We had 5 lovely sunny days, despite it was actually freezing cold out there. Today has not been a very good day in terms of weather-wise. It's been very down, damp. It's been raining and a little bit chilly with the icy winds, but things have heated up a little bit, which is a little bit bizarre. But yeah, it seems like the parts where we're going to get snow have passed on somewhat, although we did about 2 days ago get some heavy snow falling during the night, but it kind of melted away during the daytime. So things are looking okay in where I'm at. But in other parts of England, it's definitely coming bad. Like up in Scotland, they've got it really, really bad, and other parts of the coast of England as well are not in good either. But I'm happy to say the Christmas spirit and the festive seasonry is still burning on strong. And I, for one, definitely looking forward to Christmas. As I said last time in my last streaming, I was very, very excited. The build up has had its moments, but there can be moments where, in life we tend to have bumps in the road, but we get back on track and then we end up, getting better and just try and make the best of it. You know, Yes, actually, Trains Locomotive Studios. My Christmas break has been absolutely mostly tremendous. I will have to say it will be a bit different because I'm going to be celebrating elsewhere with my family and then come back home later on. However, though, I had to do some final Christmas shopping just to make sure I got everything I needed to get for my own and other things as needed to. I've already got some cards already here, which I've got off camera, which you can't see. Uh, I've just had to make sure my decorations are still intact and doing good. Um, so if I'm kind of rambling a little bit, um, but I've had a couple of stressed few days. That's because the pressure build up to get everything ready, which is natural. What happens around during the Christmas week. Um, but thankfully, though, the spirit of this festive joy is going tremendously well, and I really hope you guys across the world, in the United States, up in Canada, Australia, or any other parts of Europe for that matter, are looking forward to Christmas. My heart and soul goes out to all of you. The goodwill and blessing to everybody. Ugh. So I feel a little stuffed as well because last time I was on, I was not in good condition. I had a bad vomiting. I was suffering a lot, but I've recently had to clear out my nose because I've had truck pressure and some blood clots badly, which is not good. But but besides all that, I'm a lot more better than I was before. Oh, dearie me. Turns out I've just checked on the temperature here. It turns out it's now gone 14 degrees Celsius outside now. This is absolutely crazy. I didn't think this would be the case, but the weather system in England got it right today. Actually, for the most part, they've been getting it really spot on with how things have been unfolding weather-wise. However, though, I don't think the same can be said for you in the other parts of the world either. Ha ha ha! Derp05 man, I can tell you're a big Kane fan, and of course you like wrestling too. So it's all right, pal. I know you just want a bit of fun, pal. So if anybody else wants to join, I'll just get you the link here, and if anybody wants to pop in, they're more than welcome to. Okay, let's go get some of the guys to join with us as well, if they're interested. Hmm. Fun. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm just, I can't lie. Oh, proclamation. I'm just trying to find some more stuff to do. Uh, uh, a lot of people do say sometimes Christmas can arrive a little early. Let's just say that's kind of been the case with me when it comes to awesome trains models, especially with the Thomas and stuff. I kind of, well, found some good ones that'll be very, very suitable for my universe that are going to be good. And if any of you guys want to know where to find them, I can help you give them the link search as well. Oh, okay, Creeper Boy 90, it's all right. But at least it's good to see that you're doing extremely well. Itself, I'm not talking too much. I'm just checking my messages here because I've got quite a lot of them because I wasn't very active recently. Okay. Okay, so I'm not talking much. I've just got, again, like I said, I've got quite a lot of messages sent to me, which are really good. Most of them were just Christmas wishes for me. I hope you guys are going to look forward to it as well when the festive joy comes over to you. Like I said, I always look forward to Christmas a lot of times, but as a grown man, it's kind of, wow, a little different nowadays. But I still enjoy it. I mean, I still listen to the good music. So if I can't stop yawning, guys, I literally haven't been sleeping well. And I've got a funny jaw too. Uh, oh, hey there, Game Dan 63. Nice to see you again. How have things been? That's the thing. I'm good. I'm just trying my best to keep warm, even though it's actually 14 degrees outside. It's kind of warmed up. But for the last couple of days, it definitely was been freezing. Like, this is going to be one of the best winters we've ever had. But we're getting through okay.
All right.
Hello there,
I'm
Wild.
here.
Oh,
So,
wow, I see. Oh, you've updated your
so,
icon, eh? Not bad.
oh no, it's an old icon. So I'm
Oh,
kind
well, it
of
looks new.
multitasking right now because I'm in a VC with Nick in the US Lococo server.
Which Nick is that?
Claude Shunter, number 3.
Oh, oh, that's him, yes. Clash Show number 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were multitasking, man. I didn't realize. But I do have a few things like, you know, the old saying when they sometimes say Christmas can sometimes arrive a little early?
Yeah.
Let's just say that kind of happened to me just a couple of days ago. When it comes to trains, I've just gotten back in, sorting it out. I can play the full screen thing. I've managed to do, I'm kind of slowly getting back into it now, but I found some newer cool stuff models, and I'm getting better at repairing them as well. Uh, let's just say I found a
Uh,
few things. I found a few things that you might like. I think Jack and the other guys might like it too.
what specifically?
Well, I have found some others you might would like to have, and let's just say it's going to be quite this. It's quite an intriguing idea. I mean, I know you may have seen them. If not, but just out of curiosity, I'll show you them. Oh, hey, Brandon. Nice to see you.
Good evening.
All right, Brandon.
Hey,
I've
Brandon.
cooling up. I'm doing fine.
Oh, hello, Wild. It's been a while.
Oh, Brandon, it's been a bit.
It has
Yes.
been.
Yes.
Been a
Long story.
hot minute.
Yeah, as they say. But yeah, long story. Reason. Many reasons. Lot of explanation, and yeah. Yes, and actually, that's a very good question, Derpy 501. The question of the top 5 or 10 themes
He's
for
talking,
Power
yeah,
Rangers.
guys.
Like it's
He's talking. Listen, this guy Derpy Father is talking about the WWE and wrestling
oh
Oh.
because he's a big fan of
sorry.
Kane,
For
like
some
I
reason
am.
why did I say Power Rangers? I'm like, what?
No.
I mean, well, that's a very good question. I mean, Jan Cena's is number 1. Oh, and there's Carl Matthews as OC.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because
So,
let's see.
what is the site you're talking about here, Glenn?
Well, I'm just going to give you a hand here. If my if my new sharing screen thing can. Oh, there we go.
So I hear that there's something wrong with Gmail. I tried it. Everything's fine.
No, it's okay now. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Right,
YouTube
there it
updated a
is.
few things on stream. I'm fine now. I managed to go in and I found it afterwards. Oh god, I was freaking out for the last couple of hours, man. I don't know what the f happened, but I'm back in now. Thank God.
Well, that's very good.
I know. I don't know what the hell happened, but that was scary. Anyways, I'm fine now. And thanks for the talk you and I had last night, Brandon. It did work out.
No worries.
Again, Wild, if you'd like, I mean, I think Jack and Claudio and the other guys on on Discord will be thrilled. I mean, speaking of which, what happened to Jack anyway? I haven't seen him.
Oh, you mean Fedora Crank? I think. I mean, he's been on a lot recently. I just.
Yeah, I couldn't
Gosh
find
dang it,
him.
Brandon!
Yes, Brandon, I couldn't find him. I tried to find him everywhere, and I can't seem to get into contact with him.
Never gets old.
Brandon up to his old tricks as usual.
Anyways, here's what we've got, by the way. I showed you there was some good stuff. Well, here's some I found here on this cool website. I've showed it to Brandon, but here's some sites you might want to get.
Wait, okay. Sung Scrap site.
I actually downloaded a particular OC on one of the sites.
Yeah, I've been to.
These are so cool, man.
I've been
like.
I've been to all of these sites already. Yeah, these are cool.
Oh, yes. Have you? I wasn't too sure if you had, and that's why I wanted to show you just in case. And that was was one of my best jackpots ever because just think about this. I know Nigel's a private character, but if anybody did that,
but Shredder Productions may not approve.
He may not do it as long as we're not using his model. That's one thing, which is clearly understandable. But I just got a funny feeling someone will attempt that. I thought this was quite funny though. First off, on the Nostalgia Zone, he's called an industrial tank, but in this they called Thomas a Hutswell engine.
Well, it's a Hutswell Industrial.
Oh, I
That's
just don't understand
interesting.
why they would change his name to Hustle 2 from Industrial. I never understood that.
I like that Dean Forrest Thomas.
But this one,
Yeah, that's
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
can you
Tomas
explain
the
why?
Forest
Can you
Engine.
explain why?
Yes. So it's been confirmed that Thomas has
I think
actually
it
married
looks-
Felicia the
it just-
Tree.
What?
It's just what?
You know,
Huh?
from what's Big Engine
Excuse me.
87. You know, like Henry's love for Felicia the Tree. So Thomas married Felicia the Tree in the end.
What? Brandon, what? Look,
Watch Big Engine 87. I'm
Looks like
referencing
I'm
his
going to sound a bit
content.
atrocious, but what in Ginger Jesus Canadian Christmas jingle bells are you talking about?
Okay, watch Big Engine 87. It talks about Felicia the Tree and her love for Henry.
Oh
Oh,
my god! See,
Yeah.
why does this feel like this? Why does this feel like we're going to take a bunch of Welsh coal
in Big
crack at the
Engines
same
87
time?
short, like they took the Henry yeah, they
Just-
took the Henry likes tree joke a little bit too seriously.
Yeah, that's what I
Now,
was
if
trying
you
to
want to
say.
see a
I'm not
cool
tr-
website with interesting, sorry, Brandon.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean,
That's okay.
Audrey's Mainland Edward looks
I know
good.
that on one of the sites that the Kildane experiment rise
Oh,
is in
good
this.
lord! I think that's quite funny though. They made like Donald and Douglas have James's front bogey, so they can make him like a lookalike. That is quite funny.
Well,
Yeah,
I find it weird that Donald's wheel arrangement is a little bit farther apart than Douglas's.
Look, right, Doug, what you think? We
Wait,
look like
seriously?
James now. Jesus
Well,
Christ!
I've kind
Every
of
time I do the impression, it's just hilarious.
Like if you notice in some of the behind the scenes shooting of Breakman, you'll notice that the first four wheels are further apart from the back two wheels on Donald.
But these were very, very good.
huh?
I went down here. I'm
You know,
not
it's
gonna lie
weird.
to you. I literally,
I can't do a. Yeah,
Yes, what?
it's kind of funny to the fact that I can't do a regular James, but I can do a Biscuit Cat Productions James.
that's good.
Oh, Borny time!
This
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't help but laugh my head off when I saw this version of Emily. Like, what if she was like in season 1? I'm not gonna lie, I got her downloaded and she works beautifully. But I was very
Yes,
surprised.
And indeed, it's a unique design.
Yes, if she would have looked like if she
I
had a
have a
season
lot
1
of
film.
engines from here.
And then there's the one that I thought Brandon was beaten to the punch to, but no.
Well,
My
technically-
confusion settled in.
Technically, I beat everybody to the punch on creating the half engine character, like OC wise. Now, I'm not the actual creator. I'm just NCO Pictures is, but like I just found a DLS Terrier, added the face from Sidari Modeler, and Bob's Your Uncle half engine was created. Innocent and innocent and or
So
alive and dead
you were
versions.
You were the first Skinner to make it.
Yes.
And the
Although Bogey
Grassicon
Boy
guys,
and Kiwi Conductor made like the model version of like the Trains 19 version.
that is true.
Yeah.
And speaking of which,
yeah.
we all
Blummer.
Yeah.
no Bloomer. Turns
Yeah,
out I
Blummer.
got this. It's Bloomer. I don't know why it's got a female name and then it's called Bloomer, unless it is a different version. I don't know.
Well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so
I think it's
delightful.
just supposed to be a different character.
But it
I
says
mean,
Bloomer.
you never
though.
know.
Don't bother me. I'm tired. I'll make Harvey tomorrow.
Steve Harvey?
think so.
Like Steve
No.
Harvey is an amazing engine.
Steve Harvey.
Not that type of Steam Harvey, Brandon.
What?
Okay, you want to see some interest? What the fuck is that background?
Wait,
No,
what?
go
what?
back to Rolling Stock. What the hell was that?
Yeah, what the F?
What
Oh,
Go back to Rolling Stock. What was the background on that?
What the hell?
I was going to say, is that supposed to be
What
like
the
a,
heck?
Oh no!
I don't know who.
It's
I
from
have
the
no
the
idea.
199, the unedited version.
Is it the half engine with a full face?
No, no. Because the half engine's female. That's a male face.
It has pistons.
Yes. And then
Well, there's
there's
Jacob. I don't understand this. Why on earth? Like, Jacob has been, like, redone many, many times. You know who I'm referring to, don't you, Wild? You know, Jacob.
he's
Yeah, the
Interesting.
040 tank engine on the site.
Yes, I don't get this. I mean, I saw him on the other one where I found the Atlantic version of Henry. Thank you very much. Thanks to you and Jack. Bless you both. But then here's Jack. But then here's Jacob again in the blue, and then for some reason he's got him there as well. And then he's got that version of him. And then I've transformed him into an American version. I'm very confused of which version of him is the best one because literally I am confused.
I like the American version a lot.
Well, it must be what he is now to what he was then, I guess. I really don't understand. Like, it's the same engine as we know because he was in green at one time with that one time, and now here he is again. But he's got a different face pack and he's very different. I don't get it.
Right. I put the link to another site in the private chat that you might like. I don't know if you've heard of this one or not.
There's this one as well. Have you been to this one before?
Oh, I made a couple models for it.
No, this
Oh
one.
yeah,
No?
Wesley
basically-
Gagne
I mean, it
website.
doesn't mean as a member yet.
What? Who's dead?
Yeah, I'm a part of the Discord server and everything.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry, Aldi. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about something completely different. I'll have a look at this.
Yes, that's a that's a site.
Oh.
I've
Yeah,
been
now
on a few
this site
times.
is really interesting.
Ah,
Yes, I
interesting look
see
of Thomas
a
here.
lot of models.
Just scroll down.
I'm looking. Version 1 or V1.
No, scroll.
Oh. Thomas with red. Oh, I see. So you're making so these versions are showing them with red side rods, just like they used to do back in the day when Ertel was
I
around.
didn't make these.
But this is the impression of what you're thinking, right? Like they have red side rods.
Well,
No, I
red
didn't
side
make
rods
these.
are a distinction,
Of course I didn't make these.
and
Yeah, it's
like
something
Wild
I
said,
thought of when like, look, James has blue side rods. That is interesting.
That is bizarre. Why? If he had red, it would make a nice matching for him.
Actually,
I mean, it looks good.
Tobias has blue side rods. You don't see them, but he has them.
What were you saying, Wild?
On the model.
I don't know. I guess he might be. I think he's having you in. Emily looks pretty decent. It's got a decent almond green on it. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
now look at Timothy.
Ah, yes.
And
Looks
last but
kinda
not
big.
least,
Oh, lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice little.
some of the
it's-
models look a little bit weird, but that's just why they just look good either way. Now, Brandon, do you
So-
have any of these models? Because none of them work for me.
Okay, so
Interesting.
good question. The thing is, while I may have them downloaded, I haven't got the chance to install them and try them myself. I will take a look at this and see what's
Oh.
missing. I know, I've been
All right.
I know, I've been downloading dependencies and re-downloading dependencies on roots and other engines. Because I mean, oh yes, there's a bit of a. Let's just say I made a discovery on one of my most recent downloads on that site actually.
Ah, there they are. There's another version. Like
Yeah,
they did
the red
they
engine.
did the red engine.
I really thought that was Afton.
Me too. It looks like him in a way. If you
All right,
think
then.
about it, his wheel arrangement is
Well,
very
the
similar.
face threw me off. That's why.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Okay.
Timothy.
Timothy. Stop screwing with people's names around, Brandon. For
I was
goodness
referencing the
See you
YouTube
next
poop that
time.
happened.
Yeah, for Christ's sakes.
Okay.
Then there's,
I was talking. Okay, Nick told me he just wanted to go.
What? Pardon, Wild? What's going on your end?
He said something about
Nick
Nick.
left. Nick left
Oh.
PC.
Oh, Nick Bogia.
So yeah, no.
Like, that's not Nick. Not that
Oh yeah,
Nick.
fun
it's
facts
somebody.
about the Railway Series. So fun fact about the Railway Series scrap engines there.
Yeah?
The 0601, the one on the further away from the camera,
You mean
he
that one
actually
there?
has this weird. Yeah. No, like the one that's in the foreground. Okay, the one on the right. That's what I was thinking of.
That one?
That's the left.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
something interesting about it is that it has this weird shake that like it jitters really fast for whatever reason. It's
Ooh,
glitchy as hell, but it's there.
glitchy as hell. Now I think I can get. Now I think I can see why.
Yeah, like glitchy or non-glitchy, it's just
Like it's not really a glitch. It's probably intentional, but it's weird.
right.
I have those two. I have the models on this page, except the buffer beam.
Yeah, basically, I remember a long time ago in DA, somebody did a very good badass story on Buffer Beam, who made her as a female, and she worked with Bill and Ben, and she wears the China Clay livery, and she has to have glasses because she can't see over her buffer beam, which is partially blinding her. I can't remember her name though, but it was a good story though. I'll grant you that.
True.
I mean, there are some good stuff in these sites. When I discovered these, I was really, really impressed. I've already had I've had a nice visit around with Gordon's model, but like I said, these were good. I just got Bloomer downloaded. I'm not sure if this is a female version because the face pack looks very old lady-ish, but it does come with 4 faces and it does work quite nice.
Oh,
so I could use that for Bloomer maybe. I've seen too many
I've
06
been
versions
making
of
some retro.
yeah.
Sorry.
I've seen many different versions of an 06 version of Arthur many times.
This is easily the best version, hands down.
Yeah, and Phyllis Freddy, I've seen many versions of him too, but this one might be just as accurate as we could possibly get. Bless you.
Did I forget to mention I'm sick right now?
No, no! Don't tell me you have COVID.
No,
I don't have COVID. I just have what we're guessing is a cold right now.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh dear, is that what I think it is?
Oh God, it's the Killman
Mr. Brandon. Is that the Killman experiment?
Yep, the very engine that gave Jedward a fright.
How come the thing is all blind? It's like he's superheated himself.
That's because he has a smoke effect. Now, the non-smoke effect. Let's just say there's a bit of a interesting lull. He has no smoke.
By the way, Brandon, are you got anything planned for Christmas? Because we're only a few days away now.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Christmas-wise. Yes. Yes, what?
Let me. I actually have that model. It's just one asset. That's a download station asset, by the way. It's just they just both want to take their sweet ass times to download.
Holy shit!
If you could just send them to me, that'd be cool.
Oh my god! Yes. It's like it looks like the experimental locomotive. Look at his face imprinted on a baseball.
Well, we must consider. We must consider the experiment. The
that comparison is hilarious, though.
Well,
it is.
Okay, we must consider the Killdean experiment is made from 3 engines, like the body of Gordon, the wheelbase is a Murdoch, and the tender is a V2. But the V2 tender has actually has 2 dependencies: the downloadable one and a missing asset for the lamp. So, I mean, it's the most, well, I know, I don't know why I'm at, the moment of Halloween, but it's a beautiful engine despite its
beautiful engine. Brandon, I don't know what you've been taking, mate, but Jesus.
Let's consider the facts. Any engine is unique. The Killdean experiment is unique. The half engine's unique.
Insane.
Bro.
What?
I'm sorry. I just looked on day 6 on the GWIR workshop.
GWIR.
My Henry C's red was day 6.
What?
Holy fuck! The website you just looked at. This.
Oh, so Henry sees red's now on there, huh?
Oh, Henry sees blue. Okay.
Oh,
Bro,
Hey
hey,
guys.
Diego,
my
Tank.
God.
Nice to see you.
Ah!
Hey,
Hey,
Diego, it's nice
Brandon,
to
what's
see you
up?
again.
Oh, Diego. Hello.
Hey, Brandon, just to let you know, me and Diego had a bit of a nice reunion a few days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about Timothy.
We did, and then we kind of patched things up on other things that we did. Brandon, who we won't talk ever again about.
Yes,
But
yes,
me
yes.
and
That's
Diego, me and
good.
Diego,
That's good.
yeah,
Just
me and Diego, we tied up a lot of loose ends, and we're back on good terms.
that's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything planned? Have you got anything planned for Christmas,
Oh
Diogo?
my.
Guess what I'm getting for Christmas?
What? Thomas and the Missing Christmas
What?
Tree?
No, not that one. Lionel Chesapeake, Ohio, Kanawha.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like
I'm
also guys.
a loss for words right now.
Oh my goodness, there's Percy's Jack Frost. Oh, this is the Christmas calendar. Percy's Ghost Fair. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize they were doing a Christmas calendar day on this.
Hey guys, I actually have
Look at
I
day
was searching
6.
up a
This is
movie
something
that was a Thomas
I
movie.
made.
You
Guys,
came to Ollie.
Guys, did you know that there's a live action Thomas movie coming?
Really?
Yes, I heard a bit about it.
Yeah.
I know. I don't
I've
know
been
when it'll
aware
be
of it
released.
I've been aware of it since.
I'm surprised. I'll see it to believe it.
Honestly, I feel like
On the first
I
day
don't
of
know.
Christmas, my
I
true love gave
personally
to
feel like
me.
it isn't gonna happen.
On the second
No.
day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Oh.
Nope. On the first day of Christmas, my
On the fourth day of
Brandon
Christmas, my true love gave to me.
double-crossed me.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! We don't we got a topic, Brandon? Day
I'm
4.
sorry.
Wow.
I'm on that train's website looking at the 10 gifts of Christmas.
Hang
Or
on.
the 12 days of Christmas.
Hang on, Wild. Are all these are all these mainly old models that we've had before? Because some of them look very familiar. Day 5, the old slow coach.
Some of them are reskins. Some of them are
Day
reskins.
6.
Some of them are actually new models that Owen made himself.
Bless
Yes.
him. Hey,
Oh.
Now, day 6
Owen.
is a model I made.
Wow.
Wait, whoa.
Wait, you did Henry C's Red in the 06 version again, better than the one that we saw on the other.
No,
Well,
in TV.
it's
No,
just-
look.
I-
It says dash T. Sorry,
Yeah,
Brandon.
it says TVS dash.
I was going to say, so you mentioned Owen. You mean Owen Ruth?
No, Owen, the guy who owns the site.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I
So
said
you know
Owen
it.
Ruth.
So you
The
know
dumb
him.
wolf.
You know,
you know
Owen
Owen?
Ruth, that guy
The
from.
dumb wolf director.
Oh,
How is he?
Yes,
How is he
Why do
anyway?
you think one of my reskins is on the site?
Well,
He's
congrats, mate. That must mean something. That must mean something to you, pal.
okay.
Yes,
So congratulations.
I know.
Congratulations! It's a lovely day on the
Yes,
island
thank
of
you.
Soda.
Is that congratulations and celebrations? Oh no, not that crap. Oh, not that overused song again. Oh no.
Ye-
Guys, I did some
Alright,
research on the
so
Adventures of
we'll
Thomas
play
movie, and what the thing that I couldn't find out about how the face of the Thomas would have looked like. Do you think it would have looked CGI TV series or would it look Railway series?
I
Honestly,
think it could be.
it would look a lot like Railway Series combined with the model
this
television
was ever
series.
made.
I
So
was
can't
thinking that
really
too.
say.
Because if we look at the live action Transformers, yes, Optimus Prime looks like Optimus Prime. Bumblebee looks like Bumblebee. And then we get characters with unique faces that, they're
That's irrelevant,
you-
Brandon.
Yes,
I'm
that is
doing a
very,
comparison and
yes, that is
contrast.
very irrelevant.
How is it irrelevant? I'm just comparing. I mean,
Yes, how? So I take it this version of Gordon being the mixed traffic engine. It says V2. Does it mean it comes with both of him, his blue and his green form?
Doesn't he have a yellow form?
I mean, considering it's on the rules page, probably.
I hope it is if it's in both packages. And then I don't. One thing I really need to clear up with this, and I'm always confused. Which version of Henry is the best version to get? The Enterprising Jubilee, which is what it looks like now in the books, or the one where he's the Green Mogul, where he's just got one bogey sticking out? Because I can't even make my mind up.
And also another thing for the Adventures of Thomas movie, how else it would have worked, like the adventure, like how they said that the engine would be the CGI the engines, but if they would use live action engines, do you think that they would just use the CGI on their faces, or I think that they would like do a mix, like the basis of the engine would be Railway Series, and the face of the engine would like TV series or Railway Series.
That's a very good question.
I don't know.
Honestly, if they go the model series route with the faces, they would have to put a motor in the mouths to make them move up and down. Like,
There you go.
Hey,
but again,
Brandon, do you happen to have either of these models?
oh, you mean the dependencies that you saw me?
Yeah, those and
Oh.
these two images. Like, do you have this Henry in the 13?
Oh, that version of Henry and that version of Joey. It's Joey. Oh, he's
That Joey.
yeah. I think I might have them. I'll check.
Okay,
It should be
just
far.
to make it easier for you, they start with MSMW.
MSMW.
Mid-Solar Model Works.
That one. Hey, by the way, you said you said something about like that you really like the Thomas the Forest engine. Like,
Yeah,
can you really give me
it
your
looks
opinion about it? Like, why you like it so much?
Oh, hold on.
I don't know. There's just something about it's just one of those things you can't really explain why you like it so much. You just do.
Oh, I mean, I like the model that Audrey's Midland Edward looked. So I'm thinking to myself, what would Thomas and Henry and Gordon and Percy be like, as well as James, if they were like, if they were Midland versions too? What would they have looked like?
Hmm.
So it says Edward
Because
in
the
this is
ball
called a
of twine.
compound. So that's why he's called that. Interesting. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I also found it a bit confusing at first when I saw James, the Dusty Red engine, and then it says including a dual gauge, which is him in his red version. That's a bit strange. But the other one with him where he's all dressed in like black livery, it looks more like his solo adventure begins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Adventure Begins. That was amazing. And when Thomas first came to Sodor, he was in LBSCR green.
Yes,
And-
I know people don't like the livery, but I thought
As
it was
we all
all right.
know.
But I
Yeah,
liked
and-
it.
And for the credits, we saw some Railway Series book pages. You know what I mean?
Like, I get why they did it because it was the 70th anniversary, so
Yeah,
of course they were
the
going to give him the
70th
number
livery.
70.
Yeah, I think I still liked it for what it was, so I don't have any problem with Thomas looking like that at all. It was kind of refreshing. It was like, so we could say like, so this is what Thomas looked like in the TV series prior coming to Sodor, maybe before he became blue. And it made perfect sense, to be quite honest, if you look back when you look back on it.
And since it says The Adventure Begins, I was wondering if we were gonna get The Adventure Continues.
What?
Like The Adventure Continues.
Yeah, like a sequel. Yes. There's also this one here which has got
Considering the
Scarlet.
fact that considering the fact that there is considering the state of the show now, I doubt it.
I doubt it will ever happen now because of the terrible reboot that we didn't want. Despite the fact, the only thing I will say about the reboot of Thomas is that, Kana's the most intriguing character. Despite how she is, it's funny enough, I did predict that someone would make her into a trained model, and she has been.
Also, I bet that the reboot would have just been for preschoolers, but we prefer the original Railway series, right?
Yeah, they're aiming it for
Of course I
the
do.
like for those guys who are just learning, but they'll think, oh, so this is what trains are like, and they're like, no, 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 no. I mean, my cousin Geordie, bless him, he's only just turned 4 years old, and he loves Thomas to death. He loves Percy, he loves Thomas and Gordon and James a lot, and he's actually watching it with me because I watched the actual series with him, and he likes it. He even watches the redubs, but he doesn't look at the same ways. When he watches it with me, let's just say he really, really takes it to heart. He does because because I'm teaching him the same way I was brought up that way. So
What
it's
are his
really,
thoughts
really.
on the reboot?
He just likes Thomas for what it is, but he doesn't pay too much attention to it. Thank goodness.
Well, I
He t-
mean,
he-
he's young. He can't really form his own opinion yet.
He actually knows because when he listens to me, because he's learning how to read and talk because I've taught him, and he
Oh,
actually
yeah.
he watches the originals like with me. I don't show him any of the old stuff. I just show him what we have then and this and that, and he loves it.
Yes, and Diego has
And he
left
left.
He'll come back eventually.
with a hungry.
Guys, I did get myself a couple of Christmas good stuff. I got a new one I got prior for Christmas. You guys there?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
sorry.
Oh no, I already have.
Huh?
What's the
No,
matter?
the reason I asked you if you had the realistic Henry was because I'm missing stuff for him.
Oh, the realistic. As in which version
Oh, you're
of
missing a
Henry?
dependency. Oh yeah, those two. Hold on, I'm gonna take a look. Yeah. Speaking of Owen, I think he could actually be just the one. Maybe he could help me out on a little something with modeling.
I'm not so sure which one to go for. Should I go for Henry the Green Mogul, or should I just go for his Enterprising Jubilee engine? Because I am so
I
confused.
mean, why not both?
Henry has a Mogul, does look a little bit bizarre, though his tender looks very accurate. And speaking of which, guys, you will be. I can't show you right
I mean,
now,
nothing
but
wrong with too many Henrys.
it's just to do with the timelining in my Thomas universe. Remember, guys, just keep that in mind. So I want to keep mine
Right.
to be accurate and different compared to everybody else's. Like how Victor Tanzig did his, which was a bit different to others, because we all believed back then it was just a combo of Togs and Thomas, and a rip off on a rip off. But as he got on, like I've just been watching a couple of them because just to get into that state of mind for Christmas and whatnot.
Well, technically, like Victor technically doesn't rip off from other people.
No, but I
He
thought-
knows
But when he started,
do.
a lot of us did.
and
A lot of us did.
all of that. And we also mustn't forget he just did his recent short was based off Sir Topham Hatt's Unlucky Week by Miss Oliver and Blossom.
Yeah,
And
I
I was
always
like,
saw.
yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Sir Topham Hatt for sacrificing his car, his ex-wife, his Tyrannosaurus Rex, who he loved to death, and the fact that Eric went skydiving and without a parachute, the first engine to do so. Congratulations, Eric. I'm proud of you, and you will be honored at the White House at some
Oh.
point.
You know, I
Brandon
kind of like
Canadian.
how Duck didn't want to break his legs, but he had to. Quote
Yeah.
unquote.
That's not the Great Western Way.
Well, it's funny that he's on the
Not
road
Great
for
Western
butt
way, but I
convenience.
have to. I'm sorry.
It's the wrong. He went the wrong way.
Well, there are two ways of paying debt to others.
Because he had
There's
to.
the Great Western way, the wrong way, the Duck's the wrong way, the Thomas way, the Herald way, the
Brandon
Hero
way?
way, and the and the Scarlet way.
Here we are, guys. I've managed to get
Those
my
all
train thing
actually exist.
Well, the Scarlowe way is basically, let's see, because when Scarlet was young, he had to learn the hard way. He was shunted into a signing, and actual horses, had to do the mining, like taking the ore out of the mine, and then,
Right.
shunt, and he actually, one of the horses had a Reverie Linnaeus. and then Rheneas and the horse had a race down the hill. Sadly, the horse pushed himself and died. It was like right on the spot.
Oh, you're referencing Lemmy's story, which I haven't finished listening to.
But did you see his other story, The Token?
I've
Where's
already
that?
listened to The Token.
Yeah, The Token was awesome, but I know you haven't seen the rest of the other story from Lemonade, but yeah,
I've barely started.
it took me the entirety of a day to watch that episode just because of the length of it.
Hey guys, since we're doing this here, I'm actually got my train on full screen, so you'll get a full image. Here's what I've got here, and I think you guys are gonna like this. I mean,
All right.
Okay.
you'll understand what I mean
Are
afterwards.
you
But all the
running?
moans I've had to do.
What version of trains are you running?
PS12.
Hey, train's 12. I managed to
Okay.
fix it up. Yeah, I've got a route that you might like. Thankfully, I managed to get one here, which is a season 2.
Hmm. Ah.
Just later.
Okay.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Oh, there it goes. Here it is.
Okay.
Set this
let's
up.
take a look.
Here we go. Can you guys see?
Yep.
We want to see a version.
Oh, it's the iOS. Okay.
No,
Oh.
this is a season. No, look at this. It's an actual one of the rarest you'll ever find.
Oh. It looks eerily similar to the iOS. I will say that.
Yeah, it does. It's a shame they didn't do a wintry iOS complete. That would have been nice. And since Brandon is here as well, we're going up the line, and of course, because we were doing a reference to Bra Birdie.
Yeah,
but
Burr
that's-
Birdie.
Yeah, here we are. I know it's a catchphrase, man, but thanks to you, Brandon, it's stuck in my head forever. And we are throwing our way down. I need to stop talking like Brandon, but fuck it, I'm still having some fun. And here's the butter farm. I know, can't fucking help it, Brandon. It's stuck in my head.
Yeah, that episode was released over a year ago.
It's still good. I'm the
yes.
only one who still watches it a bunch of times, Brandon. Thanks to
Oh
you.
my god, bro!
You're Bra Birdie.
What happened, Wild?
The butter farm specifically.
It's Brandon's fault. It's Brandon's fault for making that up, man. But it's stuck in
Well,
my head.
like, okay, so it's so funny, and that I mentioned the butter.
No, it's just the idea that the farm is there for specifically butter.
What,
And
it's already
nothing else,
harvested?
just specifically.
And the fat controller came in via teleportation. It's already harvested? I know. Oh my
I know.
goodness.
This is, I mean, okay. I had to do it for. I mean, there was a lot of fourth wall break in that episode. There was a lot of fourth wall break in the Christmas Jekyll that was released a couple nights ago. Then there was. Oh man, the Christmas Jekyll was an excellent conclusion to my story arc on the half engine, which.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, look what I found again. Because
Wait.
here's Trevor. Look what I found.
Trevor, what happened to you?
No, it's his Railway Series look.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and there's Sebastian.
No, this is him.
No,
No,
that's-
this is Trevor.
that's-
This is Trevor. That's Trevor when he was found when Edward saved him, and then that's
okay,
what he looks
dare
like
I
now.
say that's Black Trevor. God.
Because
Blimey.
Sebastian's livery is the same color as.
And then there's
You
Brandon
just
as well.
can't even say the color black without it sounding out of context nowadays.
We don't. I don't even say that. I just say dark chrome.
I mean, okay, it's not like okay, because it's not like we're saying Dark Forces Awakening.
Oh lord.
Because I mean,
Yeah, but and there's the fat controller as well, along with the Christmas stuff as well. But
Yes,
anyway,
What
there's,
here's-
people?
yep, there's the people, there's the wreath, there's Percy's sighting where he had a nice little nap in the cold.
the wreath.
You know,
Anyways.
considering we were talking about Brandon being addicted to butter,
Yeah,
the
it's
original
hilarious.
version one of the most recent original version of my series, SOTOR 2008, it has an entire episode solely focused on Brandon, and it's called Brandon's Butter.
Wow, Brandon's butter.
Yes, I mean, like okay, like it's not like
Henry's
I
rebuild.
now. Now here's something I did not know, and I can attest this to Derpy 501 ST. Apparently, in the Power Rangers universe, one of the Power Rangers, I think it was in SPD, I think, is also addicted to butter.
Yeah, well, okay, guys. Here's the thing I found here. Here's the new shape of Henry from SI3D, as we all
and
know, right?
his old face.
No, his ill face because he's not feeling.
Well,
No, basically,
yeah.
Gordon. Basically, Henry's suffering from the pre-Christmas blues at the minute.
Oh, excuse me.
Let me just make it okay. Now I don't know what to make of it. I'm just gonna try and get him happy because look what I found. That made I found this on Henry's moody face. Screw it. Doesn't really like me too much.
He's
Doesn't
like, Douglas, where's the missing coach? I need the missing coach. Gotta give it to Thomas.
Hang on, it's here somewhere.
Okay.
It's in this. It's somewhere in Gordon's file somewhere.
Gordon's firebox. Okay.
Nope, it's in Gordon. It's in the file somewhere.
Gordon's file service.
It's up here somewhere because I know where it was.
Gordon's file.
Oh, there's
service.
Emily.
That's strange, Brandon. The depths you sent me aren't the ones they were missing.
And there she
What?
is, guys.
How so?
Maybe I sent.
I found it, guys. Look.
Maybe I sent you the wrong unknown.
Okay.
And
Hold on.
holy shit!
Did I?
Oh my goodness, Emily is pissed at Henry.
Well, guess what that means? It's time to relive a classic.
Oh
moment.
yeah, Brandon.
Yes.
Yeah, Brandon,
No.
I definitely sent you the wrong assets. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Yep.
okay.
Here it is. Look, Brandon.
All right,
Brandon,
here we
whoa!
go
Look, this is
again.
what I found. I found this on DeviantArt, and look at this. This guy, one of my mates, did this, and doesn't that look so perfectly well with Henry's actual livery? It matches it perfectly.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Henry 2
How
looks
he's-
pretty good.
How his rebuild was
Yeah.
supposed to look.
Well, how is his pre-build? Yeah.
Oh, how it was
Um,
supposed to look. If he had a new shape, he would have had a new tender as well.
Yes, because I mean the pre-build is
Pre-rebuild.
always imperative to the rebuild.
Where's the other one now I'm looking for now? Oh, yes, Gordon. I just remembered. I found a few bits and bobs with Gordon because look what I found here as well. Not only that, but somebody actually did a domeless version of Gordon. Because look,
Oh yes, the dimeless version.
for his 06.
Oh, I
Yes.
have that.
No, it's brand new.
Yeah, I mean,
And Gordon's
Now-
pissed.
Okay,
Now with the
those.
now with the-
they're the exact same. Those are the.
yeah, like now with the dome gone, all that's left is to just take off the other parts of Gordon, and then now we see his rusted form.
Nope, and look at this. And Brandon gave me a hand with this one because look at this.
Oh, that's the Gordon you had trouble with.
Yes, and thanks to you, I managed to get him going. He has a
Huh.
standard tender because look at this, guys. This is an Gordon as the A3 version because look at this style, silverish style.
I
This
like
looks
it.
actually pretty good. This is
How he
kind of
should have
good.
looked
This-
when he first arrived. How he should have looked when he first arrived on Sodor.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, if the TV series had a bigger budget, then yes. The budget was the issue. Budgeting is imperative, but if the budget was beyond infinity, then yes. Pipe
Beyond
and MA,
Infinity.
Pipe and MA, we would be able to see them,
And here's
Um,
Gordon. And here's Gordon in his season 8 look. Now I'm not
Yep.
gonna lie, I actually think it looks good on an 06 model. What do you guys think? Do you
Yeah,
think
it's
it
pretty
looks
good.
I think.
I mean, because in season 8, we all sang a song for Gordon. You know, we sang the most imperative
I
song.
think I have that somewhere.
Yeah, because we all know this. Like,
And we all know
About-
what.
because we will sing a song for Gordon. He's big, he's fast, and he's proud. His paint is blue, so strong and true, and his whistle is really loud. The fastest train on Sodor.
And
We
here's
cannot forget his
Percy.
Oh
name.
my god.
So we have sung for Gordon. We will sing it once again through the wind
And
and the
here's
rain.
Percy.
He thunders
I don't know why, but I like this version of him in his pre Sodor look. This is kind of like what I'm gonna have for my version. Like this is gonna be like when we reach 80 years, you know, for the Railway series, and this is what Percy will look like.
Okay.
Right.
And as for Thomas, well, we all know the story, but I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun with him. Let me tell you that.
Fun in the sun. Fun in the sun. Fun.
And Thomas
in
did
the
not
sun.
know where he was. And as we, yeah, and it was like up through here when Bertie Hayes incident, he went all the way up through here and skidded around. Yeah, and it was somewhere around here, I think it was, or yeah, it was somewhere around here before he got saved by Butch, didn't he? Didn't you, Brandon? This is when you saved him. In this area where you got Bertie and his passengers, and the back controller pops in via teleportation.
Yes.
Sorry,
And then-
Lord. It's just a catchy thing every Christmas. I'm using this as a Christmas gag now because it's just so funny.
Pops in via teleportation. Bottom text.
Well, because again, the fourth wall break. I'm famous for the fourth wall breaks. Look, and I know some people have said, "Why the fourth wall breaks?" Like it's just I'm not trying to like make my episodes a mess here. And what I'm trying to say is like, yes, even though I was grilled and roasted for having American rolling stock on the Isle of Sodor, I was trying to have a big adventures perspective on things. But again, that was when the series was alive. But now that the series, TV wise for the moment is currently on.
Sorry if we're going to go off topic, but here's something from my CSW reformation I'm going for. I found one of my other entries from Trains Forge.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I actually found, you know that Diesel I was telling you about, Brandon?
Diesel.
Not Devious Diesel. There's this one here.
Levy?
No. It's the Americans.
Oh, you mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Nope, here she is. Oh, here he is, or she, or whatever. This is one of my new OCs. There we are.
Yeah, there's a Wassiho Valley Railway.
Washoe Valley Railway.
Sounds a little.
Yeah, this is technically what Mavis would look like in American form, since they have got one at Strasbourg, I think. But if you guys don't know, this Diesel is actually going to be one of my new OCs, and it's going to be for my CSW. And spoiler alert, it's going to be the engine who will come along with our preserved famous Clinchfield engine.
The file engine.
You mean, yes,
Oh, God.
Clinchfield 311.
The file.
Well, look.
God
Okay,
damn it, Brandon.
so the file engine is an engine that collects all sorts of files, and once the files are been collected, the engine takes the files to various houses, offices, booking stores. Yay! We're reliving
311 Saves Christmas.
Long time no see, my old friend. Long time no see, my old friend. As we see the engines disappearing into the darkness. It was a lovely morning on the island of Sodor. All the engines were working their hardest. Christmas lights were all over the place. And of course, the game pros had broken, and the fat controller got sucked in via teleportation by 2,000 times. God damn it, Brandon! I know, but this happens a lot whenever me and Brandon are on. We always try and out joke each other. Yes, and
gosh.
Daigo says hello.
Who says hello?
Daigo.
Oh, he's back again, is he?
Yeah, Daigo.
Hey guys, I'm
Welcome
back.
back, mate.
I was at dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh, and there's another rat I found that you might like, guys.
Beans.
There's another one. This is kind of like a Railway Series Season 1 combined. It's a Christmas site.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Oh, it's a Terence.
Terrence.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, like
look at
yeah,
this.
Terrence. Like
Terence. Say.
Yeah, Terence. Wait, what happened to the track? It's
Yeah,
so.
I'll get that fixed. Don't worry, I've done that before. But look at the set. But look at the other side. When Thomas's brands, and look what we
Oh
found.
gosh, this looks. Okay.
Oh,
I just
it's the
tested
kindly
a
cottage.
I just tested a bogey on a model I made a while back, and it actually
Uh-huh.
looks weirdly good. So here, let me screenshot it and send it to.
Yeah, I'm just having some fun here, guys. Like I said,
You.
there are some good stuff I found. If you guys
Uh,
are intrigued. Okay, let's see if we can give this a shot. All right then.
Yes.
All right, close
Yes,
that.
yes. Look what you
I
made
still
me
have
do.
the images open. Of course, I don't.
Look
hey
what
Brendan,
you made me-
did
Oh, yep.
did y'all like make reskins and trains?
I've made a few reskins over the years. I've made.
I
at least-
can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
like,
can
I'm
too.
trying to make my OC and trains, but I just don't know how to do it.
Well, that's actually super easy. All we need is a few tools. We need the model, clone it first. Second, we paint.net, and then final thing, we just need blueprints, face pack, and Bob's your uncle.
You don't really-
obviously will be completed. Huh?
God.
Oh Jesus, Wild!
Don't
You seem
what,
pretty
we don't
stuffed
need
up.
what now?
So guys, remember like when
Christ, that
311
caught
found
me off
peace
guard.
and moved on?
No.
Remember when Field 311 found peace and moved on?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen the
Like
movie yet, so I can't really say.
my friend Alex decided like there was a bright future for the 311. So the 311 was bought by AH Rails, and it is now really useful and working again.
That's very good.
That's nice.
Alright, let's get back on my pedestal. Alright. Alright, here, Brandon, I'll send you this little test I did real quick.
All right.
And then let me put it in Glenn's DMs here.
Oh, there's Thomas.
Who's Thomas? Thomas? Who's Thomas? I never heard of Thomas.
Oh, is it the?
Oh, it's Timothy.
Oh, it's Timothy.
Oh, it's Timothy.
Timothy.
And he's probably, I guess he overheard you guys. It's like he's looking at there, it's like, hey, stop calling me that.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, like
Yeah, you stop calling me
Motherfucker.
by my number, bitch. Yeah, stop calling me by my
Bitch.
name, bitch. Okay.
Oh boy, twisty turning time!
Yep, Timothy ain't happy, man. He's pissed.
How
did
did
No
this
way.
even happen? I have. What did you
oh, is that
even
the
do?
J50 Thomas?
I
The
ran.
J50 Thomas.
Yep, there's a J50 Thomas hanging around.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get some of those dependencies working for Trains 2019.
Oh, you're doing 19? Okay.
Because- Yeah, I'm trying to get those working into Trains 2019.
There he is.
James,
here's
what did
Thomas.
you even do? I derailed.
Yeah, and like what you said before, that's how Thomas was supposed to look like, because that's what Audrey wanted him to look like.
Well, he's going to look like that. Oh, and Thomas is like begging, just end it already.
Yes, I can see that, James, but how? I haven't the faintest fucking clue.
Hey, Glenn, remember that J50 Thomas, the one that you were trying to get?
Yes. It's
Did
very
you
hard to
finally
get.
get that one?
Yes, I finally got him. He's very difficult.
Wow,
though, and
like-
he's very difficult. Let me tell you that much.
it's just in Biscuit Pat Cat's interpretation of James is fucking golden.
Oh, it is.
Just the things he says, it's just like I derailed. He says it so nonchalantly. The voice
Yeah,
actor
and
is
I'm
perfect.
Yes,
red
he
like
does.
James, but do you know what I got laughed about in my universe? Having a pink
What?
undercoat.
Oh, the pink undercoat. Yes.
I mean, who doesn't have an embarrassing undercoat?
You still there, Brandon?
No, he's muted.
God dang it, Ginger Jesus.
In the server I spend the most time in, we found this tweet of a custom 00 radial tank engine James, and we made that our god. So sometimes when I'm gonna say oh god, I correct myself to say oh radial James.
I like that. Here we go. This is my version of Thomas's rolling stock. I mean, you know he has a brake hose and a truck there, but you know me pretty well.
Hey guys, did you
I'm
see
kidding.
the George Garza a Blue Day for Bambi? Like Timothy made a little like cameo. Did you see it?
Yeah,
that was
I
was
watched
me
that
voicing.
video
That was
literally
me.
years ago.
That was me voicing Timothy in that Ghost special, yeah. And they managed to get my voice
Yeah,
sounding
and
exactly how I was supposed to sound.
like how you mentioned his voice.
Yeah, that was supposed to be how it was. That was originally what it was supposed to sound like in the film, but it was too dark.
Yeah, and also no, I'm talking about in episode 3 of Blue Day for Bambi when Thomas was saying, "Come on, Bambi, you can talk to me. That's what friends are for." And like when Thomas, like you could see Timothy right next to Thomas, like just passing him.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, that
like,
was just
I remember
Like
I was watching that video, and like I remember seeing Timothy like flash by, and I'm like, what the hell?
yeah. I was that way too. I was like, and I was like, oh, I guess somebody likes what I did of Timothy. I guess unless he's a fan of my film, I didn't know what it was at the time.
yeah, and Thomas, like when Thomas made Family Bambi feel better, and like,
Dude.
did you? Hey Glenn, have you seen some of Sean Britton's videos?
I never heard of them before.
Yeah, like Thomas has been like a lot of great things. Even and he's even helped his pony friends. Even like after that, like Thomas has been really useful.
Yeah,
Like
personally,
he made great
I'm not really a big
accomplishments.
fan of crossover content like that.
To be quite honest,
Not-
guys, I don't mind
not to say
crossovering.
that
I
it's-
love it. I love
Personally,
crossovering as
when
long
you-
as it's
like, when you do
done
it-
correctly.
When you do it, it's just for me. When you do it with certain franchises, I'm just like, what? Like Thomas and MLP, that's so common and it's so cringy. I swear to God.
I kind of I'm willing as far as to accept that. But here's the thing that you know what I used to do back in the day when I used to play around with Thomas. I used to do a crossover when I used to do playing around as a kid. I used to do Thomas and Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and Stingray combined as if they were like rescuing the Island of Sodor from the villains and everything, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that
That's
was me.
fine
That's ultimate
when you're like
crossovering
7,
right
but when you're like an adult or something,
there. Yeah.
that's fine. But
yeah,
when you're like a full-grown adult and you're making a series with this kind of stuff, I'm just like, what?
I just do it because if I was to still do that today, I would do it for a test. I'll just do it for fun, you know, just to get the crowd funny.
yeah, like every like in Thomas's on like a Blue Day for Bambi when Thomas says Bambi, no matter if you miss your mother, remember she's always with you in your heart.
That is true.
Which I bet Timothy was in the back and saying, "I'm proud of you, Thomas."
I guess he
I
was.
think that was the point of his like 5-second cameo.
Maybe that was true. You never know.
Now,
Yeah, like I bet when Thomas said, like when Bambi lost his mother, Thomas would always feel bad for him. And do you think that's when Thomas would kind of think of the same way how he was missing Timothy?
Maybe so. It's a
Because
possibility.
so
yeah,
yeah,
like
when you now
Thomas,
Glenn, back to your point about crossovers work when they're done well. That's definitely true, especially when it comes to the Milan Toon channel.
Oh yeah, that. I think I showed Glenn I had a DVD of that.
Did
You
they?
lucky motherfucker.
You son of a gun. Hey, Jason. We've got somebody who likes my voice, and yeah. But it's true, I don't mind crossovering, but as long as it's done correctly nowadays. But back in the day when we used to see in the old Thomas More series, it was like revolutionary, legit. Whereas nowadays it is a bit crazy.
I think my Diaped Thomas is like slightly broken somehow. I think.
Hang on, I'm just gonna keep
I
these.
think he's wobbling a little bit on his wheels. I can't tell though.
Wait,
maybe
Thomas
that's
ain't-
just-
no-
Oh no, that's the surface I'm rolling him back and forth on. That's my fault. Where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah.
And you guys, do you know who like which Thomas YouTuber sounds like exactly like Joseph May?
Who?
Sonic the Mobian. Sonic the Mobian
Oh.
sounds exactly like Thomas, like Joseph May. You know what I mean?
I think I've heard of him. And he's
Thomas is
gone.
on his way out, lads.
I've heard of Sonic the Mobian. I've just never. I think I've heard of him.
Oh, Thomas is
I
going
need
up
to
that
check on my
long-
tablet. Hold on.
He's the guy who created Thomas's Heartbreak.
I love that guy, man. The guy who even does Thomas as well.
I'm back.
And also, Glenn, he sounds exactly like
Oh wait, I
Joseph
can't
May,
hear
right?
anything. Perfect.
Yes, he did. He did almost.
Oh, I just had the wrong earbud in. I am the most dense person in the world. Why do I hear an echo of the chuffing sound? Never mind.
Oh, guys, I gotta tell you this. When I went to the Durango to the Narrow Gauge Railroad in Colorado, I found something amazing.
What?
It was a nameplate of a Great Western Railway Hall class.
Oh.
Oh, I love this shot I do. A season 3 shot. Okay, that's one of the best shots that season 3 ever delivered. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
Would you agree?
that was good.
No, I mean, that's one of my favourite shots about season 3. Holy crap, I didn't know Thomas had the Magic Railroad huffing and puffing. I thought he had the old. Oh,
You
I guess
only
I'm-
just realized that?
Yeah, because the last time I installed him, he had the SIF 3D 06 huffing and puffing. I guess he had an upgrade. I guess Thomas had an upgrade in his system.
I know, I think no, the 06 puffing is the Magic Railroad sounds.
No, I mean the old. Oh wow! I didn't know these bits were added afterwards. I must have done something awesome with my trains going.
Like I have the I have the original 06 Thomas, like in its original
So
condition.
do
Not
I.
like not the first edition one. I have the V2 06 Thomas. I just in its oldest form. And it has that exact same chuffing sound that J50 Thomas has. So no, that's the original 06 chuffing.
You know, unlike the original J50s and everything else, Thomas has everything all sorted where he doesn't have the problems that they had.
Also, do you know what the E2s remind me of?
Hey, Glenn, I think you should check the chat.
Yeah, we got somebody
Real
The
giving us
E2s
some.
quick.
kind of remind me of the LMS Genties.
LMS Ginty. Well, not the Ginty class. It's fine, mate. It's my old friend, Melwing. It's okay, lads. Well,
Oh, good. Okay, I was concerned for a minute. Like, is this a stream raider or something?
no, he thinks I put weight on. Not really. I didn't lose any weight. I've been the same way. Although I am having problems with my digestive system because in the winter I'm very vulnerable. I'm okay. So, anyways, yeah, I'm good. Anyways, what are you enjoying yourself with this?
Yeah,
Like-
I'm kind of just I'm doing a lot
Yeah,
of
but anyways, you can
watching.
get Jake. You can get Jake and the other guys if they want to join up with us if they would like to, if they're free.
Hey guys, y'all know Victor Tanzich, right?
I mean, Jack isn't online.
He hasn't been on for a while. I wonder what happened to him because I'm worried.
Wait, guys, do y'all remember Victor Tanzich?
He's usually online late in the day.
Yes, we all know about
yeah,
Victor Tanzania.
yeah, he does the Sodor themes. And there's
Alright.
this one scene, like this one short series that does not make sense to me. And that would be like, you know the JJ series? I don't get it.
Okay,
I
I
don't
need
get
to
it
go.
either.
I need to go.
Hope you're right, Wild.
I may or may not be back.
All
No,
right.
I'm fine. I just need to go do something. See ya.
Take care, man.
Like,
Again,
Victor Tanzich made the Sodor shorts, like Toddler, like Childhood. I don't know, how did he do that? Like, it doesn't make sense.
don't ask me, mate. I don't even know either. I don't question his creativity.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we're in Henry's Forest.
Also, Glenn, did you know that Diesel D199 used Timothy? I don't know if he asked you for permission to use Timothy.
Yeah, he was okay. I knew him pretty well, so he's all right. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't know these were in the way. Yep, we are in Henry's Forest. I mean, this is one of the best Thomas J50s if you ever wanted to. This is one of them. I mean, this is one of the ultimate gets. You need it.
Yeah, like there's this one Thomas, like the Sodor Workshops Thomas, like the one that you were trying to, like, you try to get, like, not the one that I showed you, like the smaller one, the smaller version to that one.
Yeah, I've already got the one from Soda Workshops, but the other one I was trying to get was a T version.
Yeah, like,
Oh, Thomas having a very good run now.
hey Glenn, do you, instead of the reboot being children, do you think they could have just make the series from TV series to, like, railway series show, like live action? That would have been much better, right?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. It probably would be awesome. No, we're passing Wellsworth now. Oh, wow, we went around the entire route with no problem. Makes a nice change. Yeah, this is Crosby, I think we're at. I could be wrong. Okay, I need to make... Yeah. Oh no, this is Lower Sudbury. My bad. And there is the Fat Controller. And he was waiting for
Yeah.
Thomas's J50 to arrive. Like I said, this is... I know these are really good, but this is the best Thomas J50 you're ever going to get for an 06 form. Trust me on that one, buddy.
Yeah, like speaking of Thomas J50s, they made a wooden railway Thomas J50.
They did, yeah. It's a shame we never got to see that in the Railway series, like in the models.
Yeah,
Like
like
Hornby and
people are
Bachman.
they've been making DeviantArt post about artwork about that. Like it would look that I bet that's how he would have looked.
Yeah. Because this is what Thomas will look like in my version when we make it to the 80th anniversary of the Railway series. In my version, that is. And he's just got the point where Percy had his flood accident
Yeah,
in
like
Percy's Promise.
one of my favorite Thomas episodes, that would have to be Lady Hat's birthday party.
Oh, yeah. That was a really good one, that was. I mean, season 3 did have its flaws, but I really thought it had some good stuff, like the outdoor scenery, the countryside, and whatnot. They had some really good stuff. I thought it was really good. But Reverend W. Audrey hated season 3.
Yeah, like also like Alec Baldwin, who played Mr. Conductor. Why Thomas and the Magic Grove was such a good movie because Alec Baldwin, who played Mr. Conductor, actually was the narrator of Thomas and Friends from season 5 to season 6 or 7.
Yes, he did. That's right. He
Yeah.
did do that. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
the volume.
have you seen the GWR studios, like how he found goofs in Thomas and Friends?
I think so.
Yeah, like mistakes, like
Yeah, there was a lot of mistakes made in that one. Plenty of it. So this will take a while, but that's what happens for you. Oh, there we go. That wasn't actually quite a bad test run. At least Thomas's J50 did very well.
yeah, like the if E2s were still around today, I bet like one of them that would have been used for the Dale with Thomas events in England, so that they could just
I bet they would have been. Oh, and this is at oh. I want to try and remember where we are in some of these key factors because I mean, the 06 versions at the time in trains were revolutionary, and they really did their best to try and recreate some scenes that we remembered growing up. And that's what I like about these things. They're really, really good. I'll just get rid of that. That was just a test and see how that went. Let's go until. I wonder. I'm just busy having a look around to see what else we can go to next. Again, guys, if any of you guys want to join in or whatever, you're more than welcome to. So, oops, wrong one. Going all over the place here. If anybody else wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. Again, this is really cool. There's just so many good stuff around here. Jason commented to me, "Tell me if they understand, but it's time to let go."
Like, there's one like episode of Thomas and Friends that I wish that like I really that was one of my favorites, and that was the one that like that's kind of like Hector the Horrid, like that when Hector's like angry expression kind of like freaks me out because like that but that episode was like yeah, like the UK actor doesn't sound that scary, but the US sounds more scarier. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I see where you're coming from, mate. That was no, I didn't really like Hector to be honest. Hector the Horde was, I have to say, was one of the worst characters I ever saw. I'm being serious on that.
Yeah, like
Ooh. Oh, this is going to be fun. You're in for a treat, my friend. I think everybody else will like this too. I'm just going to do another test run now. It's going to be good. I'm just going to get this set up now. You can't see this. I'm just going to get this set up now. Okay, where are you? Hmm. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, here we are. Bear with me on this one, mate. I mean, I know you really like my voice acting and everything for Timothy and 311, but do you want to tell me what your personal favorite scene was in the movies or anything else?
like my favorite scene in the Ghost Train: The Untold Story of Timothy movie of when like I don't know like when we like when Timothy like in part four like his like the beginning like Timothy was talking to himself and in his shadow form like and even the like the when in part four where he was behind Percy, Toby, and Thomas.
I see. All right, I think we're nearly done. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. I cannot wait to do this test run. Okay, let's find this out. Okay, here we go. Where are you, NNW? There we go. Just getting this train loaded up. Just bear with me here on this one. Ooh, this is going to look so good. mean, when you saw the 311 film, I mean, you haven't seen it, but if you ever did, you would be very gripped by it.
Yeah, like the 311 film, like that one was like I really like how they actually like how 311 was able to find peace and move on, which like was amazing. Like 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 when 311 was like alive and like when 311 was normal, she told the story about why she was never a demon. She only called herself that.
Yeah, we finally got the answer we wanted. Well, basically, she gave us the answer we were hoping for. But at the same time, it was a very tragic thing to hear. I mean, I know it was a bit jolty in some cases, but at least the story finally, in a way, did come together somewhat.
Yeah, and like when when how 311 like if there was like but in this canon like like I said, my friend Alex made a canon like a crossover like where 311 was rebuilt and returned to service and taken to AH Rails for a rebuild and is now a proud member of their railroad.
I do like the idea because that's similar to mine, except 311 is actually still hanging around on CSW, just in a newer location that was just made for him.
Yeah, and Alex, like the 280 consolidation, like if there was any other engine, just like Tom simply, if any other engine was trying to make fun of 311, aka Jessica, if they ever try to call her a Deuterjeans locomotive, Alex would get furious and buffer to, and couple up to the front of the engine, and just like how what Thomas would do, how Timothy would defend Thomas, like that's how Alex would defend 311.
Seems pretty decent. Anybody would do it, to defend their brother or sibling.
And like and even though like 311 has had a little fume that they figure out what was causing her luck streak was her chassis that was a little loose, and they realized and they were able to mechanically fix it.
Ah, finally. You were able to fix it.
And even though that 311 took away the engines at the same number as her, not the engine, not like even though the engine like number was like 31 or like 13 or 32 or 12 or any of that, if even it doesn't matter if it's just 1 or 3, it doesn't matter if it's just that one number, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what number it is. Like they would still get taken away.
Yes, it would. And speaking of, hang on.
Oh, did it really? The white balls are for tournament play, and the orange balls are for family play.
Well, what are you listening to, man?
Yeah. Also, like, if 311 or Timothy just, like, if they met each other, they would say, they would say that, like, Timothy would say, I know how it feels, like, to be picked on by somebody, or even a controller, like, the old controller was actually mean to, and also I want to know, like, did Thomas go to the Kirk Rowan branch in the old days or no?
That's a good question, actually. I can't quite remember. Oh, here we go. I think I've got this train all set up now. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest with you, mate.
Yeah, like,
It's good to see that 311's doing well in your universe, I guess. Just like in mine. Except you're going to get a good look at her now, actually. Spoiler alert coming up.
Yeah, like hopefully like there would like I'm planning on it in my universe. I'm trying to plan on a series where like all like where like what happened to like the like I'm planning like the origins of 311 like where 311 was still known as Frisco 1513, and one time that you actually made her like when 311 was with Frank from San Juan West.
Well, in this version, it's not quite San Juan Frank, but it kind of fits for 1522's number plate in a strange way. Let me just change the color in here. That's a bit strange. There we go.
Wait, a bell? Wait. Oh my god, wait, which engine is it?
You will see soon, my friend. Just getting the camera ready. Hear it, but getting the camera set up. Then I'll go into full mode. Just going to make it a bit exciting for you. Okay, here we go. And it's going to hit the share screen over. There we go. Can you see? Here we go, lads. Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, like see, wait, what engine is it gonna be? Oh my god, like.
Yeah, this is going to be cool, man. Just ignore the yellow signs and everything. This is on the exact same route that 311 had her crash, but it's not the original as you would think it was. Not like in the movie,
Yeah.
just letting you know.
Yeah.
It's a different one.
Is that? Oh, is that Quinfield 311 with? Is that a reskin?
That's her. Yep, she's back.
Well, like, is it like in your new canon?
Yep, that's her restored version you're looking at.
Yeah, like, yeah, like 311. Like, I would have loved if 311 like went to work with David and Luis. You know, Norfolk and Western 611 and 1218.
Yep, this is actually her. This is what she looks like now. In my version.
Yeah, like she's. Yeah.
There you go, look at this shower going around. So what do you think of her anyway then, Alec? Isn't it? Like I said, she may have been rebuilt, but she's got more pulling power than ever.
Yeah, 311 sure has been through like a lot. Like I feel like that the president of the CSW, the old ones, it kind of like it reminds me a lot of the old controller.
Well, this is completely different, mate. As you can see, she's got more power and power than you might think. She's very strong.
Yeah, like
That's for 11 up. Close shot of that guys anyway. So what do you think anyway, mate? Really cool, isn't it? No, I'm not talking too much. I'm just busy focusing on it. But you gotta admit, this is pretty good, isn't it? Oh,
Hi again.
hey, man. Nice to see you. You're just saying
I just saw the clinch field with her 2 tenders.
this is basically 311 as she looks like now in my preservation. So you've just got a little bit of a sneak peek.
It's like if she were a Thomas character, then she should have 2 tenders, like Daylight, NNW 611, 1218, and other American steamers.
Well, not every American had 2 tenders though.
Like every one American steamer that had 2 tenders.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If they were Thomas characters.
Wow. Here we are. We're just approaching. London still. I actually turned this.
There's a Highland Valley route.
This is the route that she would have had her accident in.
It's modified from Highland Valley.
Yeah, this in my version. This is Highland Valley, and over there is Black Wolf Mountain, Ironclad Hill, the peak of the grave. Here she comes. Freeland coming in.
I hear the 3 chime.
Yeah, it's her new chime whistle. Here she comes.
And she's hauling an excursion.
Yep, a CSW excursion. Mark her return. Here she comes. I'll make it better this way.
If she were a Thomas character, then like Daylight, Pocahontas, and the 1218, they should keep her 2nd tender. And you change the track sound?
No, this is actually coming from the coaches.
Grand Trunk Western, that's in Canada.
And then you can see she's quite strong.
The only K&L trains model I have is the Polar Express.
You mean the fictional 1225?
Yep.
Here we go. 311's a signal the speed limit. 311's just having a good time right now to stretch her
Another
wheels.
one of the streams I saw, the Sandy River and Rangley Lakes Forney.
It's true. Yep, the bridge is there. Because in the new head cannon, it will be down somewhere around here where she had her accident. Here she comes. Let's get a good shot of her coming here. She's letting loose now.
And why not turn the bell off? For this, I would have the bell off. Diego, the tank engine's about to ask you something. Grand Trunk Western, a Grand Trunk Western coach on an American train. It should be on a Canadian train.
It's part of the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum connection. Here we are. Whoa, 311, slow down.
Slow down, old girl.
We're in Campton now.
And there, slow down. There's a good girl.
There we go. This is actually, this is Greenwood Station. Originally, this has been the original Campton station, where she would have come back if she not fallen over. Yeah.
If I were to get some K&L Trains models, then I'd go for the non-steam powered. And also some PRR.
Oh, those ones.
Like the E7 and the G5, which should be a Strasbourg Railroad Henry.
Here we go.
Why bother replacing the brake sounds?
No, that's the actual sound effect that comes with every K&L loco.
What if I replaced the brake sounds?
No, that's just how it goes. Can't replace them. Here we go. 311's done a
I
good
think
test
there is
run.
a sound file for the brakes. I think there is. What would you say?
Not so sure about that, but that was the 311.
Diego is backstage.
So what did you think about that?
There was a good run for the clinch field. Like, it should have never been scrapped in the first place.
Oh, she was back on home rails for a while.
Never scrap any locomotives, whether they're steam, diesel, or electric.
You'll be happy to know that I actually did get and you know what? Not only that, but you will actually get to see I have a new OC besides having 311 and the others. I've got one and it's a non-steam engine.
Diesel or electric?
Well, you just got your first bit right.
It's a diesel.
It's this baby right here.
No, it's a freight diesel.
Oh, it's a Baldwin diesel.
It looks like a freight diesel.
It can actually take passengers, but this is the engine that will be coming with 311 when she gets to her new home. You can actually get this,
From Trains Forge.
It's actually from the original Trains Forge called Trains Forge Webley, and you will find it. And speaking of other bits and bobs for a funny laugh, I know you saw it earlier on, but I have got some other engines I will be planning to have.
The Sandy River and Wrangley Lakes.
Nope. I actually have a couple of these locals. I've got the whole Strasbourg fleet. Thank goodness.
Will you get the Penzi G5?
Yes, that came with it as well.
I would reskin it to a Strasbourg Railroad Henry.
In your version, mate.
That'd be the same for Strasbourg Railroad Hank.
Yep.
And even Philip, since he too is an American design.
Okay, where are you?
Also
See?
Porter.
I also have this as well. My other favorite Canadian.
It's the 210-4 Streamliner.
Yep. One of my favorites. I did get a couple of other cool locomotives, mate. Redwood sitting there. Yep.
Clearwater era, Emily.
Yeah, this is basically what Emily would have looked like if we had seen her in season 1. There she is. Oops.
Seen her in seasons 1 to 2.
And she's not happy. And as for myself, yeah, as you can clearly see, that's how big I would have looked.
Will you reskin the G5 to a Strasbourg Henry?
I don't know. I'm not a reskinner, mate.
Will you contact someone else then?
I would if I had to. And speaking of Henry, here he is if he had his rebuild correct. Here he is. Henry if he was built correctly.
The Strasbourg version, which should have been the G5, should have voice clips of him being voiced by Carrie Shale.
I got your back, Diego.
Hey guys, I'm back. So right now, like, I actually made this in trains. Like, I did a screenshot of it, and it's a picture of Timothy comforting Thomas if Timothy was in Thomas's heartbreak.
Nice. Here we are, lads. If you didn't notice,
and then
there's
Timothy goes into his evil mode when he's to Emily.
This I actually changed to Ironclad Hill because this is one of the lonely sections on the line, and it's around here on Black Wolf Mountain, where 311 had her incident. It's up here. This is where the grade definitely takes its toll. Like, it's good around here, but as soon as you approach this section or over here, this is the top of the grade, like where it really peaks out. This is the last stop. If you were to take a train of passengers, like tourists or whatever, this is how far you're going to go. Then you go on the way back. But this is at the top of the grade, like just around here, where it screeches around. Like I said, it's just around here. This is where the gradient of sea is on the, it really gets really, at its peak. And as soon as you go around through here, you're in safe territory. You're fine as it is, and then this is where you get into Black Wolf Mountain, around this tight curve, and it's flat grounded. And there it is, at the end of the line. There it is, Highland Valley. Except I changed it into Black Wolf Mountain Central. This is at the top of the grade where 311 began her failed descent. This is the location we're at. So, what do you guys think? You guys are muted, huh? You guys are muted, man. Oh, we've gone for a few hours now.
Yeah, like I was cracking up. Um. Um.
I think we may have come as far as we can for this streaming. I won't be available for the next few days because Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
And, spe-
I'm just
and speaking
getting
of
ready.
other route, and speaking of scrapyards and whatnot, I even found this one. You can find this on an archive, but this is what I did for my 2 Henry's theory. What if, which I'm planning to do. It's very small, but this is actually not too bad. Only a small little route.
I
There were
have
two.
EDH6's some of EDH6's British locomotives downloaded.
That's good. This is the kind of place where I actually put the thing on my DA, which is called
It's like what? It's like
Replacement of Guilt, and it's
Fine
called
Scotsman's USA tour and his SOU Trackage USA tour.
Yep. This is the place where I put the 2 Henrys in at one point. My fictional thing. Nothing
And the
much.
SOU Trackage tour comes with the Southeastern Railroad Orlando tender and a cowcatcher. Like the regular tender I will use for the whole USA tour, like if you stayed in the US, and another replica with being the SOU Trackage tour with the Southeastern Railroad Orlando tender and the cowcatcher tender, like 2 of them. That one could stay at the Walt Disney World Railroad, being a new addition since he was in America at that time.
Oh boy.
What would you say?
It's a bit of a long shot, but go for it.
And being with replicas of Pullman coaches like he had in 102 Dalmatians. I'll have both the USA and UK flags there.
Oh, they do. Oh yeah, there's. Oh, I guess I lost the tracks on the Barrow to Vickerstown route, one of the oldest routes ever. Season 1. I think we've kind of reached the peak of this for the time being. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the streaming, guys. I'll have to cut off at some points.
Yeah. See you guys later. I hope you're.
I'll see you whenever you can.
Well, I hope you guys have a jolly good Christmas, everybody.
I will.
Yeah. Take care, lads. And yep, this is GameFan 701. I might pop in just before Christmas, maybe the day before Christmas Eve, or maybe on Boxing Day. But I will let you guys know. I hope you guys have a great time, and
peace
wish you all
out.
the best. Take care, lads.